I'll take it over. I promise I'll do it. And so now I'm like,
you have to do it this year.
There's so many good memories associated with Christmas.
Yeah, there are.
The first year, my mom made us velvet overalls.
Oh, really?
To wear.
I mean, the girls already all sleep in the same room practically.
Yeah.
All practically.
by morning.
By morning, yeah. I don't want to wait till Christmas Eve to have them wear their Christmas jammies, but Christmas is over the next day.
I know. So collecting of nativity sets is another thing.
Do you collect, you've made a lot with like shells and sea glass. And
yeah, and cholla cactus.
Oh yeah.
And from my mom's ranch where she grew up, her childhood ranch, Brad and I one year collected, we collected barbed wire, barbed wire. And he cut it and we put it in pieces of driftwood and made a nativity set out of that. So out of everything that we could find, we've done it with lava rock and from Mount Edgecombe, the pumice stones.
So did you gift them to grandmother and then you got them back when she died, or what?
Yeah, I made some for myself, but the nicer, bigger ones, I gifted to her. So that one that you have was one that we made for her.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's so neat. Okay, is there any other things?
Yeah, the Christmas pageant. So that's something we carried over too.
So then, we did always do the Christmas pageant every Christmas Eve, but you did that as a kid too?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you fend for yourselves with whatever you had to wear? Because we didn't.
Yeah, it's so funny because you guys, we usually had people over on Christmas Eve who would participate in it, and so we had to make other parts because only 3 wise men. You know?
So sheep.
So we'd have sheep and the star. Yeah, you were often the star.
Often, yeah.
And how did you look as the star? What did you do?
Aluminum foil on my wrists and on my head. Yeah. But I loved that.
I know.
Well, we have a picture. I'll try to put it in here of Brian and Azure as Joseph and Mary, and me standing above them with my star ornament.
That's super sweet. Here, she's not happy with me. And in fact, we have friends who every Christmas, a friend, Nancy Taylor, will comment and say, "Missing you this Christmas Eve," because she would come and play a part, right?
Yeah, I remember that. She was a star a few years, I think.
Yeah. Azure was the angel often. When you're the angel, that's the only speaking part.
That's so funny. We always, being Mary was a coveted position as a child. Okay.
For the grandkids, Azure's head is baby Jesus. Is this too sacrilegious to say? Like we laugh at very inappropriate times and very sacred things. Sometimes we are less than reverent.
But I think Christ is a funny person.
Has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
So Jace was, I think that Jace, our grandson Jace was maybe, this was here in Idaho, so he was maybe
9 or younger.
Well, if he's 15 now, he would have been 9 or 10. And then that would make Callie 2 years younger, so 8. So Callie's Mary and Jace's Joseph. Azure's head was baby Jesus. And Callie held her
and wrapping her up so that the blanket only surrounded
swaddling her face.
Like on Cheaper by the Dozen when Steve Martin's face is the baby, remember?
Just like, it's so funny, and it is hard to get through stuff.
It's really hard. It's hard to get through. Well, and then Dad walking him with the towel on his head.
And I always narrate, so I'm rarely in the pictures.
I know. Well, that's what I appreciate with my kids. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm the narrator now. I went through all this. I can be the narrator, and I get to read this, and
it is so funny because, and it would be humiliating if it wasn't just expected.
I know. Well, being a random person walking in on that.
Hey, you come to our house at that time?
Yeah.
That's what you
But did we do a meal on Christmas Eve?
No, I didn't do,
right?
Yeah, we just ate normal food. Usually if somebody came, it wasn't for a meal, unless there was somebody who, we thought maybe needed. Sometimes the missionaries would come. Sometimes there was somebody alone, like especially when we were in Sitka, there would be somebody there at the police academy or something, Then we would have a meal, but it would just be a normal meal. Not
like
really
ham or something.
And then like, I don't know if I should even be embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed to say this, but some people would be. But I never really made a meal on Christmas ever.
Yeah, we didn't.
It was like, look, you guys got lots of food in your stockings. All those beef, what are you? Summer sausages. You guys don't need me to make anything. Well, but we'd make. I tried for a lot of years to do the overnight cheese souffle that my mom did for us.
Was that what she would do?
Yeah, you guys. Nobody liked it. So I just
what was in it?
You do it with.
Was there like sour cream in it or something?
No, just with white bread and cheese and milk, and you layer it.
Yeah, why didn't I like that?
Nobody liked it.
Can I have that recipe? Maybe I'll start that tradition.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
So no one liked it?
I was the only one who ate it, and nobody would eat it, and so I'm like, I cannot eat all that bread and cheese and milk in one day.
That is so funny.
No.
So
anyway, so I
stopped.
So we always had French chocolate, and we would have cheese and crackers and stuff. So it's not like you guys would starve, but it was like fend for yourself. I'm tired, and it's my holiday too.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's
that
funny.
Was just one of
well, we do roast beast on Christmas Eve now, so just a ham.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Do you watch The Grinch?
No, we should though. We should. There's a few versions of The Grinch, and we did when it was free on. We'll just need to get it and watch that. That's a good idea. Brett's family grew up like food was the celebration.
Yeah.
So that's why our family it wasn't. It was games. We played games.
Yeah. It was
even on
all day long, huh?
Yeah, even on Christmas. Remember when we got the Pac-Man one year? And
oh yeah, that was
all
so
of
fun.
us.
Yeah, that's right. We sat there and played that.
Yeah,
for so long.
That was so fun. I want to do what you were saying. I want to do what you were saying though, and give everyone a book every year. We do that for the girls, but as they get older, even like I should get a book for Brett every year too, because you open up your presents and by like 8 a.m. You're not opening presents.
You've been up since 4, right? Unless, like in our case, since like 3.
Yeah.
You know, and you are exhausted, and everybody wants to take naps, but I could never nap. Like even as a kid, I couldn't nap, and so I would dive into a good book. So I got a book every year, and then I think we did pretty good with your kids, almost always getting you guys books, and it's just a cool thing to be able to have quiet time with something exciting still happening, something out of the ordinary, right?
Yeah, I need to do that more. Are you
gonna get Brad a book for Christmas this year?
I did get him a book.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I don't think he got me a book, but I have so many books I need to read.
Yeah.
So it'll be okay. It'll be fun.
What about you? Any traditions that you brought from Brett's family?
You know what's funny is on Christmas Eve, their family does a huge Mexican food feast. Did you know that?
That's fun. No.
But no, we don't do it. We do the roast feast on Christmas Eve. So, but it's like the whole Robinson side does that.
Family.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean a Mexican feast?
Like everyone brings a different Mexican
so like
food.
Enchiladas, tacos,
chips, salsa.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's fun, huh?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if they do any other. There weren't. No, not really.
Anything that you started that you didn't do when you were a kid?
We do that meal, and then we do a lot of stuff that we did as a kid. I mean, the girls already all sleep in the same room practically.
Yeah.
All practically.
by morning.
By morning, yeah. When we own a house, I wanted to do 2 stockings. Even if it's just one story, just because that was so magical as a kid. I loved that.
And lots of Christmas trees when you own a house.
I wanted to have multiple Christmas trees. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh, we put food out for the reindeer too.
Oh, that's so
we didn't do that
that's
as
so cute.
when we were kids.
No, occasionally somebody would say, "What about the reindeer?" And we'd pull out some carrots. But that's
we put carrots and apples outside.
Oh, I know what you can talk about. So, so when I was a little girl, one year when we lived in California, there was outside our front door there was ivy growing up the side of our house, and it was just kind of muddy. It was Southern California. And one year we ran out there and we could see reindeer hooves.
Oh, really?
There. But that never happened for you kids. Santa we'd always set a piece of tinfoil out to catch Santa's footprint, and we always caught it every year.
Yeah.
But something else happened in your family.
Yes, Santa's beard got stuck on the fireplace.
That's
was
exciting.
magical.
Proof of Santa.
Yeah, proof of Santa. And Santa writes a letter to the girls every year, and Santa wrote letters to us every year.
And Santa wrote letters to me every year.
Oh, really?
So Santa, so it's interesting because this is how you know Santa is real. Santa has written in block letters forever.
Yeah.
From the time I was a little girl, so probably before that too.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah. And also, so what you guys would do, this isn't a tradition, but you kids, you girls especially, but actually I think all of you would throughout the Christmas season, as we added presents under the tree, would find yours and put them all in one place, stack them. And as far as I know, none of you ever opened presents. Actually, Brooke probably did, and I never knew.
Brooke probably did.
But as far as I know, like, you would just like relish the idea of looking at your presents and wondering what's in it, you know?
Yeah.
And stacking them all together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
There's so many good memories associated with Christmas, huh?
Yeah, there are. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll have to
That
do
was
it
fun.
again. Yeah,
that was fun.
fun.
Yeah, sometime we'll talk about something else.
Yeah.
Like, there's cool things.
Because I didn't know most of that stuff about your childhood Christmases.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm so shocked that that I don't remember what cheese souffle. I need to do that this year. Was it on Christmas morning?
Yeah, overnight cheese souffle. So you make it the night before, sit it in the fridge. It soaks up, the bread soaks up all that milk.
Oh, we started doing, Brett makes cinnamon rolls, but the first year he did it, he burned them. They were like rocks. And then he made them again over conference weekend, and he didn't like how they tasted. He's like, I'm done. I'm not making these again. So I don't know if this tradition will continue or if it'll be over. But
that's so funny. It would be fun. Like oh, you know what we've never done? Did we ever do this? Christmas Eve presents, opening up one present on Christmas Eve.
We tried to get you guys to let us do that, but I don't think so. Well, we did. Remember one year we did like the, put something in each other's stockings, a note or something, a kind note to somebody. Yeah. Right.
So that when you open the stocking, you see notes for, oh no, we would open them before Christmas, right?
Well, every day I think you got, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But I don't think we opened.
It didn't work.
Yeah, no, it didn't. But our girls will open, every other year, I guess, of their lives, we've done Christmas jammies.
Oh, okay.
And then I had like a chocolate for them to open, but I'm so bad at having people open presents. We did that at the beginning of December. I don't want to wait till Christmas Eve to have them wear their Christmas jammies, but Christmas is over the next day.
I know.
So
that's a good Thanksgiving present.
Yeah, we should do that on Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's a good idea. We're still young enough of a family to start traditions where our kids think their whole lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my brother and his wife Bruce and Patty give their adult daughters a nativity every year at Thanksgiving.
Ooh, that's so cool.
But I mean, that's gonna be like, you know, we have a lot of Christmas decorations already. So
and not enough space.
Okay, so another tradition that my parents started when we were little was, or young. I was a young teenager, having an eggnog party every year, and they did it. They invited everybody, like all of my dad's work associates, all of like mom's, like any PTA people, all of the neighborhood, like everybody, people they knew, people they didn't know, all of the church membership.
To your house?
To our house. And this would be, like, it became the first Saturday of December every year, but I don't know when that happened. But my mom made us, the first year, my mom made us velvet overalls to wear. And yeah, we have a picture of that first year of all of us kids lined up on the spiral staircase right before. Anyway, in
Was this in Pennsylvania?
In Pennsylvania, yeah. So it was a grand entrance, you know. And you walk into the front door and you're in a foyer with a spiral staircase going
But you were like 14 or younger?
I was 14. Yeah, I was 14 that year. I turned 14 after the eggnog party. But anyway, we took all of us siblings went back for the eggnog party in 2010, and we took a picture on my mom's and dad's staircase that matches it. Yeah, so it's at their house now. We have the two pictures side by side. But anyway, when the year my mom died, just like a week before she died, she was talking to my dad about the eggnog party, and it was maybe a week and a half before she died, and she was trying to get him to promise to keep doing the eggnog party, and it was like, Connie, I can't promise that. Don't make me make a promise I'm going to break. And so I jumped in. I'm like, Mom, I'll take it over. I promise I'll do it. And so now I'm like,
you have to do it this year.
So anyway, but it's fun. So they would always have 3 different flavors of eggnog that they would make.
Was it just because they liked eggnog, or was it like, how did that even start off as an eggnog party?
I don't know.
I wonder.
I don't know. But then they did it. My mom worked really hard, and she did things very well. I'm sloppier than my mom. So this year we're gonna have only regular eggnog, but they would have like tropical eggnog with what's it called, with rainbow sherbet in it,
Oh,
or
really?
chocolate eggnog, or one year we tried, for a few years we would try, you know, sample, we would try different recipes and sample them. We tried coconut eggnog and it turned out awful. I don't know why. But anyway, so 3 different kinds of eggnog, and then other drinks like they would have what was called Tongan good water, which is basically like sweetened water with vitamin C in it. Anyway,
really?
it's interesting, yeah. Anyway, and then all kinds of hors d'oeuvres and desserts.
The
You know, because you
spinach
helped make them.
balls. Yeah, I
you
did.
love the spinach
What year
balls.
was that?
That would be
2010 that I went there?
no, because that was the year all of us. Oh, maybe you went early and helped make them.
I helped. I went early. Yeah, we did the Texas
2010.
trash. Right?
Yeah, Texas trash, which is basically like a Chex Mix, only fancier.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
yeah,
Was
the
there
ham
white
roll-ups.
chocolate in it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
white chocolate.
Yeah.
Ham roll-ups. Do you remember those? And meatballs, different kinds of meatballs.
I love that.
Like that you'd stick a toothpick in to eat. And then like cheese and different kinds of cheese and crackers, like our crab meat and cream cheese dip.
Wait, where did that start from?
I don't know.
It
I've
had
had
it
it
on your
forever,
side,
for
then.
as long as
Yeah.
for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. And some different kinds of cookies, like anise cookies.
Yeah, those are yummy.
Aren't those surprisingly
Those are good. Yeah.
Like you're like, how can this be good?
Yeah.
When you
those
look
are
at the
yummy.
recipe, and they're amazing.
Those were from the eggnog party. I wonder where she collected all the recipes from.
Some of them we have the people's names who she got
really?
them from, and yeah, some are from, you know, when she was younger.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
That's cool.
we are tweaking it. Well, we tweaked it last year for the first time.
Yeah.
Last year we did it family only because it was COVID,
Yeah.
and
Did
it
we
was
even drink
over Zoom.
eggnog?
And I invited everybody over Zoom to drink a glass of
Yeah.
eggnog, but I don't think anybody did. Anyway, I don't know.
That's so funny.
We
Well, it was
had
only
eggnog.
Grandpa and Aunt Jenny and her kids.
Not very many people showed up.
And then us, I think. I think that's all that it was.
Yes, it was kind of a fail, but still we did it.
Yeah, we did it, yeah.
And then this year we are doing it. Usually it takes us months to do the baking and the cooking, and we freeze it, and then we pull it out hot and set it out, and fill up the whole house, and you know. I inherited all my mom's Christmas dishware because I promised to do the party, and we have 2 stories in our house, and we set up tables, put tablecloths, and it's everywhere. This year we talked about doing it a chocolate variety of chocolates and just eggnog, but I think I'm gonna just scale back and do fewer foods and only invite people that we want in our house this year. Well, because it's awkward sometimes. Every year there's somebody who comes early and somebody who stays
For a long
way
time,
too
yeah.
long.
Well, didn't grandmother collect one piece at a time of her Christmas plates and stuff?
Oh, her Christmas china?
Yeah.
That's a sweet story too. And I did inherit that.
You
I'm so
inherited that
glad.
too, yeah.
So my dad's parents, for Christmas every year, for a long time, from the time we were younger, would send my mom and dad money, and I don't know if it was $25 or $50 or $100, I don't know. And they did that with their kids, and my parents decided to use it to buy Christmas china.
Yeah.
And so ending up finally with an entire set, and I'm really glad.
After
I
how many
inherited
years?
that. Many.
Yeah.
15 or 20 years, I don't know.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So I have that too. So anyway, that, and then my mom regularly every year would make Christmas caramels. Oh, those are so good.
Was that her original recipe?
No,
or did
it's
you-
Lorna Pack's recipe. I know, it's written down. It's Lorna Pack's caramels, wrapped caramels.
Just
or
who
something
is
like
that? Does somebody know work?
So she lived across the street in Michigan. We knew them in Michigan, so I was between the ages of 9 and 12 or something. And she was also a church friend, but she lived across the street in a house down or something like that. And she was the one who would come to the door at our, and open the door and say, knock, knock. And my mom would say, come in, Lorna. And I mean, it became a family joke after a while, but it was her recipe.
That's funny. Oh, those are to die for. I need to do that this year. We should have done them when you were here.
That would have been fun. I'm going to make some and I'll send them to you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're so good. Anyway, good memories.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well,
Thank you.
Merry
It was
Christmas.
fun. Merry Christmas.
Thanks for
Yeah,
watching.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.